CIA and the Democrats claim you didn't choose Trump. You can't have it. You're a Russian moron. You're a useful idiot. You're a Russian dupe. That is such an insult by this arrogant. You know, I've read a lot of novels. I've read a lot of history. I've seen a lot of movies. But fiction is so much crazier, Wayne Madsen. The arrogance of the imperial press, how discredited, how loathed. And now they've got, in movies, I checked it out when a caller called, advertising MSNBC at movie chains, and they're force-feeding it to school kids. It's just like, and Obama's calling for state-run media. It's like, wow, you think you weren't lying enough is why you lost. Wayne, your comments on that in closing.
Well, I would just point out, you know, they said that Paul Manafort, who was the former campaign chairman for Trump, they've said he's a Russian agent because he had a lot, you know, he was basically a lobbyist and he was representing the interests of the Ukrainian president, Viktor Yanukovych, who was overthrown by the Soros revolution in 2014.
I know.
Yanukovych was the democratically elected president of Ukraine.
That's the thing. I've talked to Roger Stone about this, and Manafort said, why come on and tell the public? They're just not sophisticated enough. He helped put people in that were anti-Russian.
But Podesta was involved just as much as Manafort was, and they never said anything about Podesta's involvement as a lobbyist and his brother.
It's picking and choosing. It's cherry picking, and that's what they're doing. This new McCarthyism is just frank. I mean, the Democrats are going to pay a big price for what they're doing and demonizing people like what happened in the 1950s.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's beyond calling us deplorables. What do you make of the FBI coming out and challenging the CIA and saying, no, you don't have proof of this?
Oh, well, they're trying to say Comey's another Russian agent now. Look, the FBI has responsibility for foreign counterintelligence activities in the United States. They're the experts on that. I'll go with the FBI. That's weird coming from me, who's been visited by them on several occasions. But I'll go with the FBI's good judgment on that. They know the CIA is making it up.
And then, of course, we see that in Georgia, you had the Department of Homeland Security actually try to hack in there, and they had to admit it. And they said, well, it was a rogue employee. But, of course, it couldn't be a rogue employee that exposed all these emails from Hillary Clinton and Podesta. No, it couldn't be a rogue employee.
Apparently, they also were caught going into the systems in Illinois. So we have a pattern of DHS doing it.
All right, Wayne. More than 20 years ago, when I started InfoWars, I was a fitness addict. I ran 6 miles almost every day. I would lift weights 4 or 5 days a week for up to 3 hours. I was really into what I was doing. But I also loved to go to buffets and pig out. I was a young man. As time went on, my metabolism slowed down. I quit working out. I was working 18 hours a day, many days, on average about 14, and I gained right at 100 pounds. I went from 180 to right up to 280 pounds, and I started to exercise really hard again, and I started to try to eat healthier. But for some reason, I couldn't lose more than 20 pounds, couldn't go below about 259. Started taking third-party supplements, started seeing some more gains. But when I started working with Dr. Group and some of the other top formulators in the country, they said, Alex, it's all about trace elements and things that the population is absolutely deficient in. Take this true atomic iodine that they were just developing and wasn't even available in stores yet. Boom, weight started pouring off, toxins started coming out of my body. It was incredible. Then I started taking DNA Force, Super Male Vitality, and I went down to 230 pounds. Now understand, that's losing 60, 70 pounds of fat and gaining, 20 pounds of muscle. All I know is my muscles got bigger, the fat came off of me. Then, by early 2016, I was in the best shape of my life since I'd been in really good shape in my 20s. I was still in better shape then, that's just time. But I was getting close. But the election heated up. I started working 14, 15, 16 hours a day. I stopped working out, but more importantly, I stopped taking the supplements because we rearranged the kitchen and somebody took the Lazy Susan off the kitchen table where I took some every morning, and I just kind of forgot about it. It was out of sight, out of mind. And so then I realized this morning, I said, we're going to put the Lazy Susan back on the table, and I'm going to start taking it religiously again. And I'm going to work out like I've been the last few weeks at the same level. It's the holidays, so I'll probably eat more. And I've already experienced what this has done before, but this time we're going to document it. And whatever the results are, I'm going to publish the findings. My gut tells me I'll lose at least 10 pounds even during the holidays taking the supplements because, again, it's what I've experienced before. But we're going to see. I'm going to work out just the same, probably eat even more, but I'm going to take the X2, the DNA Force, the Super Male every single day as it's recommended, and we're all going to see the results. Look, we're making America great again. We're restoring the Republic, and part of that is making ourselves great again, our bodies great again, and feeling good about ourselves. I don't claim to be some beach boy. I've got, kind of bodybuilder, form. I'm a big guy. But we're going to see what happens in the next 30 days together on this journey, and we'll have updates every week on what's happening. And we will also then obviously take the 4 weeks and put it all together in a special report that's going to air January 5th. Now, I'll be frank with you. I'm still having treats. I'm still living like I normally do. This wasn't part of what we were about to do, and I'm not saying it's good. I'm embarrassed of it. Mexican Coke. Buckley's over there and he made the joke earlier, oh yeah, you're really gonna lose weight drinking Mexican Coke. I'm just being totally transparent. I'm gonna eat pie, Christmas is coming up, I'm gonna eat, ham and turkey. And I'm telling you, these nutraceuticals have really spoiled me because I work out less and was just losing weight as long as I took them. Then when I quit taking them, I've gained some weight. So we're going to see what happens. But I've experienced this. You need to experience this for yourself. It's December 5th, 2016. We're only like 25 days from 2017. And I want to invite all of the info warriors of every race, color, and creed that bleed red blood and love liberty, justice, and truth to make our bodies great again.